What's going on, everybody? This is Don Martelli with the PR Bunker Podcast. Here to drop some knowledge on you about what's going on in communications, public relations, and marketing to help you drive sales for your business, and maybe tell a couple jokes here and there, but keep things light. But hopefully you enjoyed this first episode and subscribe moving forward. So I got into this game when I was a reporter for the Boston Globe back in 93 to about 98, where I covered business and politics and some general assignment stuff. And since then, the media has changed dramatically, and I now work for a digital marketing and public relations agency in Boston. And really what I've turned into is a consultant to help companies basically sell their products and services, whether it's higher education, helping them put butts in seats, or professional services firms trying to drive brand awareness and visibility to drive revenue for their company, or helping developers with real estate projects in a very competitive Boston market. Over the time, I've turned in from a storyteller into somebody who is trusted for good feedback and ideas around driving people's business. And today what I want to talk about is sort of this podcast, and I think what you can get out of it if you are in business in any way, shape, or form. First and foremost, it's going to be about sales, driving sales, because everybody's going to sell something to somebody at some point. Whether you're in marketing, you're in operations, you're a CEO of a company, if you're an intern, if you're an account coordinator, doesn't matter what you are. At some point, you're selling something to somebody, and hopefully this podcast will allow you to glean a couple things from it, learn a couple things from time to time to apply to your business, and hopefully move the bottom line, if you will. Today's marketplace is really, frankly, fucked up, right? Coronavirus has really got us all in a tizzy. And when it comes to marketing and communications, it's all about that all the time. So making your company relevant in today's space was hard enough as it is because of the volume of information that's in front of us. But because of what's going on with coronavirus, it makes it even more difficult because the news hole and what people are talking about is just so swallowed up by this coronavirus. So hopefully, in the days and weeks ahead, we can talk about some things that are relevant to your business that pertain to even what's going on today. So, for example, a client of ours is in a estate planning space, and they were kind of quiet on the PR front for a while, but now that people started to die because of coronavirus, you're starting to see a need for more estate planning services. And these folks step right in, getting some good coverage, but also being a good resource for the media who are looking for tips on what people should be thinking about as estates pertains to estate planning. So good for them being relevant and being there timely, but our job has to been counseling them through some of those tricky issues around dealing with the media and getting some eyeballs as things proceeded on their business side. So, but when it comes to sales, it's all about today being relevant and making those relationships and making those connections. But as we move forward with this podcast, I'll be sure to share some stuff that I've learned over the past, let's say, 30, 40, 60, 180 days around sales, but particularly around what's going on now, to drive opportunities even though things are really screwed up. But eventually we'll get back to normal, and hopefully we can get back to some decent topics outside of coronavirus. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.